What's going on, family? This your boy Mark from Mark's Mark. So listen, somebody asked me. They say, "Well, we haven't heard you talking about your dissertation process and journey in a while." So here it is. Here's the update. Currently at the library now. You saw the video where I said I got through my dissertation proposal defense. With getting through that, there's still more things. So my dissertation chair said, "Hey, I need you to add in a paragraph on this." So she basically wanted me to add in like a section. So the book I had to purchase is called The Trouble with Boys: A Surprising Report Card on Our Sons, Their Problems at School, and What Parents and Educators Must Do. Listen, this is a good book. I'm not gonna lie to you. It provides you with strategies to help males in general with success in school. Now, there's some research that will suggest males and females learn differently. Some researchers say their brains process information differently. There's other researchers like Dr. Nagaro who has said, the research on that is very scant. Um, so I don't know, physiologically if there's a chemical difference between males and females, and so I won't get into that. Another research talked about it's not that they learn differently; their interests are different. So a few strategies that's in this book, especially for our parents who have males. And we're not talking about just black males. All of my researchers in black males, we're talking about white males, Latino males, black males, males in general. Um, I won't say they learn different, but different things for males and females cause us to want to, you know, our interests are different. Is what we're interested in. Is what drives us. Where a young man, a young my young females, that sometimes they're very vocal. They have a lot of conversations, a lot of energy. Where my young males, they're more, they have conversations and they like hanging out with their boys, but they're not so amped to talk about their emotions and their feelings. I've seen teachers at schools that have pinged or given young males zeros in classes because they wanted them to do things like share your emotions and feelings about subjects on for an ELA project. Men in general don't want to share their feelings and emotions. Now, if you ask us about football, you ask us about sports, or you ask about something, we can talk about that. But most men, in general, do not want to be that vulnerable in a position where they have to share all of their emotions and feelings. It's just the wiring differently. So, if you're an educator, if you're a parent, if you're a principal or an administrator, and you are wondering how do I make an impact on my males, again, my research is on black males, but the strategies in this book are for all males in general. Um, let me let me see if I can find one strategy. So one strategy talks about, it says, first, parents and teachers need to banish the notion that boys are somehow predestined to become second class citizens when it comes to reading and writing. Parents may need to take the lead. Some boys and girls seem to read almost spontaneously, some need direct instruction and scaffolding. Once our sons start to sound words out, get busy finding the right books to match his interests. Better yet, make your husband or your father-in-law find books that they and your son can share. Boys need to see men reading, so turn off the TVs. One strategy that they talk about in this book is boys tend to associate reading with uh, that's a female thing. But the book says that when males start to see other men read, then they'll take an interest in reading and say, "Oh, okay, we can do that also." And they also talked about how it's important to find books that males are interested in. So once they start to show that reading one word, reading that word, then we want to find books for them so that they can start reading things, comic books, action figure books. So, even if, so I know all the kids are playing Fortnite, right? Even my little son, he got a little Fortnite dance he be doing. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what Fortnite. Don't judge me, young people. I never even seen. I'll be too busy. I ain't never seen Fortnite. I gotta Google it. But I know Fortnite is that game right now. That's the game everybody playing. So parents, if you're trying to get your son to read, one thing you might do is with the Fortnite game, find strategies or find a book. I know when I was young, there was books and codes and cheat codes. So find that book. Say, hey, listen, I want you to find this book. I want you to read these strategies on how to get better at Fortnite. So now you got your young son reading the book, getting the information so that now they can take that and apply it. Somebody said, well, it's Fortnite. Hey, reading is reading. If he's reading Fortnite or reading Shakespeare, reading is reading. So you want to find different things that he is that's interesting to him. Things that he says, well, I really want to read this book because of X, Y, and Z. So those are kind of like little strategies. So one is get a male to read to him that he understands that this is what men do. Another thing is to find books and articles or anything that they find to be interesting. And then teachers, and parents, parents, guardians, you're dealing with males. We have to understand the male culture and how men or males see things and the scope of where they see things if we want to have high levels of success with that population. Every parent that have a male, like my son, and I won't get too far in this, I'm gonna cut it off, but my son and my daughters are completely different. When my daughters were 4, they kind of sat down neatly, colored, played by themselves. You ain't have to worry about them. Woo. Not Mark Jr. This dude, this guy is, whoa. That guy, man, he be jumping on stuff, hanging on stuff. He'll run up and down the house, up on the stairs. He dancing, he doing all type of stuff, man. And, his energy level is different. So the same strategies I used with my daughters when they were growing up is not the same strategies I'm going to use with him because, that young man got a lot of energy. So there you go. So I'm in the research. Where I'm at in my research right now is I just submitted another. Shout out to my dissertation chair. Woo woo! If you ever watch any of these videos, I just submitted that document to her and to the team. Is a committee. It's 2 of them, 2 doctors that review all your information, and I'm waiting for a review board to review my proposal to make sure that it doesn't have anything harmful or anything like that to anybody. So once I get that back, then the next phase will actually go and start researching, and we just keep pressing. I had class today. Today was our last class. We're gonna have a month vacation. It's bittersweet because I do miss my classmates when I'm not there. I do miss the grind and the hustle. It drives me. So, but I'm gonna take some time to relax and not too much relaxing, for my dissertation test. But like, you're relaxing. We don't do that. So, hey, that's it. That's just update on the process. Till next time. Peace. Wait. I'm tripping. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. We're growing. We're getting bigger. And really, I do these videos about the dissertation because if I can do it, you can do it. You can get your bachelor's degree, you can get your associate's degree, you get that high school diploma, you get that master's degree, you get that doctorate degree. Young man from South Florida who, didn't have it easy. Things didn't come perfect. Reading was a challenge for me. If I'm doing it, you can do it. You can do this. You can go back to school and get that education. You can. The channel's getting bigger. We're getting more subscribers every day. Subscribe, like the video, and share it. Share it with your family members. Share it with anyone that has a male, as a parent of a male, teaching a male. Share it. We'll add more strategies as we go along, and add comments. Any strategies that you think might be beneficial to parents and families, add those strategies. Put the comments in below. We're going to keep grinding. I love you. Until next time, this is Mark from Marks for Marks. Peace.